Well, good day everybody, and welcome to my channel Whisky Journey. Today I've got another rum review for you guys. So I'm going to be going back to Jamaica and trying out this Hampden right here. The bottle on my left is for my next review, and this is from the TDL distillery, a 20-year-old, and I really look forward to giving you my thoughts on this one for my next review. Okay, so onto this bottle right here. So as I said to you, it's a 10-year-old Hampden, bottled by the Whisky Jury, and cask strength, unchill filtered, uncoloured, no colouring, and bottled at 58.4% ABV with a total of 232 bottles. This particular bottle is still available on Mulroy of Soho's website, and as I said, it piqued my interest when I saw it. This is a low ester Hampden though, so it's nothing like the CH mark or anything like that. My understanding is it said on the website JMH3. I'm not 100% sure what that stands for. I think it stands for Jamaican Money Musk and Hampden. I don't know what the 3 stands for, to be absolutely frank, but definitely is, I'm just smelling it and tasting it, it's definitely a lower ester Hampden, definitely. I'm not sure exactly what the mark is though, but it is very low ester in my opinion. Okay guys, if any of you have any further information on that at all, just let me know in the comments. Okay, it's always appreciated. Right, so as you can see, I've got 2 glasses here. So the one on my right is at its full strength. The one on my left is quite a bit of water added now. Obviously I'll get onto the tasting notes and tell you what I think, but warning or spoiler, in my opinion this bottle definitely requires some water and time in the glass. Okay, I have held back on reviewing this one because I wanted to try it a bit and just get to know it a little bit better, and now I think I'm ready to give you my thoughts on it. Okay, so as usual guys, we'll just go straight onto the tasting notes. So this is it at its full strength. Let's just see what we get on the nose. Okay, so mashed bananas, definitely. There's a little bit of caramels type sweetness as well on the nose, which I find quite unusual, especially for a Hampden. Mine that I'm used to drinking, high strength Hampdens, CH mark. It's one of the few times I get caramel on the nose for a Hampden. There's definitely some olives there too, but quite approachable. Yeah, it's definitely a more it's probably one of the most approachable noses for a Hampden in my opinion, and just very light on the esters. As I said, the esters, whatever esters there are, doesn't fill the room like normally if I get a bottle of the CH mark. That estery funk will just fill the room, and also upstairs as well. You can still smell it all the way upstairs, but this very light on the esters. There's some almost oysters or sea spray, sea water, that sort of influence, so perhaps a bit coastal, with a hint of pineapple too. Yeah, there's some pineapple there too. I mean, the nose is enjoyable, but I do feel it is a bit muted and maybe a little bit spirity as well. So what we'll do is just try the nose with water first before we taste and see what we get. So this has been watered down a fair bit. I can't give you the actual strength of it, but I've added quite a few drops of water. Right, so on the nose. Mashed banana as well, but there's also notes of acetone, hints of glue. It's almost got like a bready sort of smell to it. I get it on the CH 32-year-old that I did, the CH mark, and also on the Whisky Blues 15-year-old CH mark as well. Kind of breadiness on the nose that I don't get at its full strength. But underneath the mashed banana and that bready feel, pineapples, olives, brine, vanilla, some wood as well, definitely some influence from the barrel. That sea spray element, that sort of coastal element to it as well. More freshness and vibrancy on the nose, in my opinion, with the water. It's not quite as muted. The flavors are definitely popping out a bit more just with the addition of water for me. Okay, so in my opinion, definitely prefer it with water on the nose. Those notes just pop out a bit more for me. On this one at full strength, a bit muted, and a little bit of prickle there too. But let's just try it at its full strength first and see what we get. A little bit of heat on the end there. So, at its full strength, initial arrival, decent viscosity, good viscosity, quite oily, greeted with lots of tropical fruits. I'm getting pineapple, banana, mangoes, a little bit of vanilla as well, some olives as well mid-palate, and then leading into the finish, some more vanilla, some wood, some heat there too. Now I wouldn't say it is unpleasant as such. It just feels a bit youthful on the palate and a bit spirity, in my opinion. In the finish now, getting some coastal notes, a bit of brine, touch herbal as well, maybe a slight bit of bitterness, a little bit of a tannic edge to it, some woody tones too. Overall very good, but I just feel, as I said right at the beginning, I just feel it needs water, just a bit of water, just to release, just to bring down that heat a wee bit and let the other notes to shine. Okay, so let's just try it now with the water, okay, and see what we get on the palate. Yep. For me, that finish, it's just so much better. Almost like salted caramel there, mingling with the tropical fruits, a little bit of wood, but the bitter note has kind of gone away. So, initial arrival on the palate, still fairly oily and a decent viscosity, just like at its full strength. Greeted with all those beautiful tropical fruits, pineapple, banana, a bit of mango there too, a bit of glue, a bit of acetone as well. Mid palate, more of those green olives, sea spray, oysters, coastal vibe, and then leading into the finish, some wood, some caramels, salted caramel, almost touch licorice as well in the finish. A little bit drying, but not anywhere near as drying as perhaps the sea edge mark. Finish just goes on as well. That breadiness I was talking about on the nose, a little bit of that in the finish as well, getting it too. Yeah, so for me personally, just prefer it definitely with the water, guys. What do I think of this one? So it's a very interesting one, as I've not had Hampden probably as low esters as this. As I said, it's very low esters, and my preference is always going to be high ester Hampden, but I think this makes for a really good vertical tasting, and I think you could try this and then as a first dram for the evening, if you're going to be having a Hampden tasting, have this as a first one, and then just work your way up the marks to the CH mark, and then of course the DOC. Now becoming increasingly salty as well. That salty sort of caramel note is continuing. Touch salinity as well. Almost chemical, but not quite. Just saline solution almost, that sort of vibe. So seawater. That is excellent actually. Just watered down just a wee bit. Yeah, so I think this is a good introduction perhaps for those that want to get into Hampden. Get into the Hampden spirit and see how they feel about it and how they feel about the funk. Obviously it still has funk, just low esters as I said, so very approachable for somebody that is new to the spirit perhaps, and also a good, you know, for people that are experienced with tasting Hampdens, that they can see what else the spirit can give us. This retails I think at Milroy's of Soho for about 99 quid, so expensive, but I would say it's pretty much affordable for a 10-year-old Hampden at cask strength, unchill filtered, natural colour, all the good things. So if you want to experiment and try out a lower ester Hampden, I think this one will fit the bill quite nicely. And the beautiful thing about it, as I said, is the addition of water, because it just opens up that spirit so much more and gives you more flavour and more taste. So 99.9% of the time I drink at cask strength whiskey at cask strength, but this one definitely for me needs just a bit of water just to bring down that heat a wee bit and release those flavors. Okay, so yeah, overall an excellent bottle. Would I buy another one? Probably not. It's I mean, I do enjoy it, but I definitely prefer the Hampdens with more esters. It's just my cup of tea personally. But I have been reaching for this one quite a bit recently, so the bottle has definitely grown on me a lot since I first opened it. When I first opened it, I just found it way too spirity. But as it got further down the bottle, and as I've added water, it's just improved so much more. So it really is an excellent bottle that is well worth your time. Okay, guys. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's my review of Whisky Jury's Hampden 10-year-old, and just a good bottle, excellent bottle. And as I said, I'm going to be reviewing this lovely 20-year-old TDL from the Whisky Jury as well. Can't wait to tell you my thoughts on that one. Okay, so as usual, guys, thanks for watching. And if you enjoy my content, then please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. It is always appreciated. But as usual, folks, nothing much else to say. Have a fantastic day and a great weekend. Okay, and I'll see all of you again soon. Take care. Cheers.